What's going on, peeps? It's been a bit since I made a video. Well, actually, it hasn't been that long because I just finished making another video last week. So anyway, I'm really excited about this video because I'm going to talk to you about a book that I just finished reading. Oh my gosh. This is required reading. A Random Walk Down Wall Street. There's the author's name right there. You want to check this out. And I hope I'm going to be pronouncing his last name correctly, but Burton G. Malkiel. This book, excuse me guys, this book is amazing. Required reading for anybody who wants to be an investor. If you want to make a living off of your investments, you want to read this book. Do not read this book if you're a serious investor. If you're a day trader, you're not going to like this book. If you're a swing trader, you're probably still not going to like this book. This book here is for serious buy and hold Warren Buffett style investors. The type of people who like to buy a security that they know is really good and hold it for a lifetime and even probably pass it down to future generations. And in this book, I think Burton really wanted to hit home with the message that you buy a share of stock and you hold on to it forever. As long as it pays a dividend, you should be good, right? So I know there's a lot of people who like a lot of different stocks that don't pay dividends. I'm not one of them, right? I've always loved passive income, right? So the first 450, give me a second, guys. Excuse me for a second here. The first 454 pages are reading. There's also a reference guide to mutual funds and ETFs. I'll show you guys. Page 455. A reference guide to... Okay. So you definitely want to read the entire book before you look at the reference guide. Do not look at the reference guide before you read the book. Something weird's going to happen if you do that. I didn't do it, but I've referred this book to a few people, and they looked at the reference guide before reading the book, and boy, oh boy, it's not a great idea. So I recommend this for very serious traders, and I also recommend this to people who are a little bit more hands-on with their retirement. So if you have a 401k, an IRA, and you're the kind of person who's hands-on, you like to add certain things to your IRA, then this is a great book. This should be required reading for everyone who studies finance. If there are any professors who have subscribed to my channel and you have students who are asking you for references to books or literature that they should be reading if they want to learn more about finance, you should be referring this book to them. Required reading. I should have been doing a book review on The Millionaire Next Door, which is also a very great book, but this one right here hits home. This one, it's worth every dime, all right? Reading this book here has paid off greatly. And for all you investors out there who are thinking about borrowing this book from the library and returning it back when your time is up, don't do that. You need to buy this book because, first of all, when you buy this, you can write it off on your taxes. So the book's really free. That's a new lesson for any of you out there who didn't know that. If you have a business on the side, you can use this book as a tax write-off. All right? If you're an investor, you can use this book as a tax write-off, especially if you have a 1099. All right? This is required reading for your investments, your investing in your business with this reading material. So you definitely want to keep the receipt. I got mine from Barnes & Nobles. And yes, I'm one of those guys that actually physically still reads books to this day. I'm not the Nook kind of guy. I do have some books on my iPhone and on my laptop computer that I read. But when it comes to something that I really, truly want to hold on to, I do the physical thing. I have books that I physically read that I think are great instruments for thought, and they're very helpful. Okay, this is one of those books, right? I'm not going to talk too much about the material because I do not want to get into any type of copyright infringement or anything of that nature, or get into any problems releasing the information within the book or insulting the author. This is a complete revised version. So you want to get the version that was published in 2014. Is this book the ultimate truth about investing? Does it apply in today's world? It certainly has great points, and I do know that there are some pretty negative views on Goodreads, negative reviews, and I think that it may not be everything you need, but one of the reasons why you want to read this book is because you want to get a sense of what you're doing, and you're not going to get all the information that you need to make certain decisions in one book. So reading is really a lifestyle, so you want to accustom yourself to reading as much as possible so that you don't have to worry about whether or not one book is the end-all be-all, right? And then you have your own mind and you have your own ideas, right? I'm not going to discredit this book. I think it's a required read, right? Especially if you're serious about investing, right? And once again, before I let you guys go, I'm just going to say it again. If you're a day trader, you're probably not going to like this. If you're a swing trader, you're probably not going to like this. If you're a speculator, you might be 50-50, right? So, because this book is really just primarily for the person who likes passive income. All right, and this book tells a lot of truth. It talks about how you don't need charts, and charts can't really predict anything. The only thing we can do is analyze the behavior of the past and how stocks had previously performed. But read this book. All right, it's great. I think it's phenomenal. If you agree with me, if you've read this book, please comment below. If you have any questions, comment below. Follow me on Twitter. The link's going to be below. Share this video and press like if you're a reader, if you're an investor. And also, one more thing to the person who wrote to me on my video about REITs. I apologize. I've been very busy, and I'm trying to think of a way that I can open up dialogue with some of my subscribers. That way I can try my best to get in touch with some of you probably do like a private Google Hangout session where we could do video chat and I can answer your questions directly. So I apologize. I'm going to be working on that. I do want to speak with you and any of my other subscribers. So if you think that I should start doing a chat, maybe like a video chat, maybe once a week for about an hour, go live and allow people to talk with me about like any topics that I discuss on this channel, then let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter if you're on Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter, then make one and follow me anyway. All right? So you guys have a great one. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and have a great day.